Hello, everyone. It's Deanna Mayo from Confident Voice Studio here, and I'm so excited to have one of our teachers here for our Teacher Spotlight video today. Please help me welcome Christie Quinn.
Hi, everybody.
So this is Christie. She's one of our teachers. She teaches piano, preschool music, and a whole lot more. And so today I'm going to be asking her some really, really tough questions so that we can get to know her better. So Christie, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
You
Fire
think, but
away.
you don't know. Here we go. We're going to start with something very, very challenging. What's your favorite color?
Oh boy, starting off with the tough questions. I think my favorite color is purple.
Okay.
I'm actually wearing purple right now.
You
so
are wearing purple.
not a
Nice.
surprise. Yeah.
Okay. And what about a favorite flavor of ice cream?
There's so many. I would probably have to say mint chocolate chip.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And I say that because I don't like mint chocolate chips.
Oh, you
So
don't?
for the rest of my life, you can have any that was allocated to me.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
We should go get ice cream together more often anyway.
Yeah, we should. All right, so let's see here. If you could jam with any musician, dead or alive, what's one person you might choose?
That's an easy one. Prince.
I
no
knew
doubt.
that's what you're going to say. I know you're a huge Prince fan, and I am too. And yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great musician, incredible musician, incredible songwriter, incredible performer. I mean, really like a triple musician threat.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything that he could not do, right?
I don't know. And, I'm sure there had to be something, but I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
How about what are you listening to right now? What's on your playlist right now?
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Pandora and Spotify playlists to try to I like learning about new musicians and bands that I probably wouldn't otherwise know about. So I really like Tame Impala. They're a band that's been around for a few years. I guess they're described as like an independent band.
I don't even know what that means anymore, really.
I don't
Do you?
either, but I think that's how they're classified. But
Cool.
I really like their sound. Who else do I really like? There's a lot of bands that kind of sound like them that I really enjoy. I also like the Black Keys quite a bit.
Okay, great.
I saw the Black Keys in concert a few months ago, and they were terrific. So
that's fun.
I like listening to them.
I know, you have a very eclectic musical taste, and you've been making music for a long time.
True.
If you had to go back in time and sort of pinpoint the person or the experience that sort of inspired you to play, what would it be? Who would it be?
Yeah. I mean, so I've been playing music since I was about 6 years old, I think is when I started taking piano. And I'm from South Carolina, and my parents were huge, like, country music fans. My first concert was actually Kenny Rogers and
I
Crystal
love Kenny.
Gale. I know. Eddie Rabbit.
Crazy about Chris. Okay. Crystal Gale and Eddie Rabbit singing Just You and I is like
beautiful.
One of my top 10 records that's probably top 10 country records. And Kenny Rogers, also an incredible art. That must have been an amazing concert.
And I was like 6 years old at the time. Like, my parents just took me to this concert and I loved it. So shortly thereafter, I think that's when I began taking piano lessons. So I would have to say that concert influenced me quite a bit.
I bet.
To get into music.
And was it your mom that inspired you to start taking piano lessons? Was that her suggestion?
Yeah, definitely. And, my mom grew up pretty poor. And she only wanted to provide her children with like everything, right, that she didn't have access to. And so, of course, music lessons was one of those things.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, really thankful for that.
Well, I know that you sing. I know that you play piano. Any other instruments that you play or that you would love to learn how to play someday?
Yeah, I have taken guitar in the past, and I know a little bit of guitar, but I really wish that I had like stuck with it more.
Yeah.
maybe I can do that now that I have more
Someday.
free time.
Yeah.
Since we're all working from home these days. So the guitar, I think, is up there. I love playing like the tambourine,
Nice.
any kind of like percussion
Percussion.
instrument.
Okay, good.
I'm really
Well,
into.
next time I have a gig, I would like you to play um, percussion for my gigs because I can't seem to
Oh,
sing and play hand percussion at the same
oh
time.
yeah, that's a lot going on at once, I think.
It's not my cup of tea or
Well,
in
I'd
my
be
bag
happy
of
to do that
tricks.
for you.
Fantastic. Let's see. So what do you like? Like, what's a couple of songs you like to listen to when you need a pick me up or to get
Mm,
inspired?
yeah. Um, when I'm kind of low on energy, I like to listen to kind of happy poppy songs, probably from the 80s. Things like Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just
Mm-hmm.
Want to Have Fun, or maybe some old Madonna.
Mm-hmm. What about
And
Katrina and the Waves Walking on Sunshine?
I like that one very much.
I thought you
Yeah,
might. You and I
that's
have
a
a lot
great
of
one.
same musical tastes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears a little bit, talk a little bit about teaching.
Mm.
What excites you about teaching? What do you enjoy about it?
Yeah. So many things, actually. Well, I just always enjoyed children of all ages. I used to be an English teacher for teenagers, and I thoroughly enjoyed that job. Not only do I love literature, but again, just, a young person's mindset and being able to influence that is pretty special.
Yeah,
I think I treat it, it's very important to me. And I try to be a good role model and, just positively influencing the youth, right?
absolutely.
It's really a great, and kids are just so much fun. It's not really even a job
No, it's
most of the
definitely
time.
not.
Doesn't feel like a job.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think kids get really turned on by music,
Mm-hmm.
and music isn't just music, right? It's like learning math and
Communication
concentration
and
and
yeah, and if you're
coordination,
if
all
you're in a
these other great
class, then
skills.
there's teamwork and how do I express myself in a confident way and advocate for myself. Yeah, I mean, you and I could
Yeah,
talk
the
about
list
just
goes on.
we could talk
Yeah,
about the
so
benefits of music lessons. That could be a whole nother video for sure.
totally. But I did want
Speaking
to
of,
mention that because I enjoy that about music,
yeah,
or teaching music.
speaking of benefits, we offer in person in and online or virtual lessons,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and sometimes the idea of a virtual lesson or class is a little foreign or a little they're just not very aware of or comfortable with that model yet. And I'm really curious to know, what do you think? What's one of your favorite things about online lessons, or one of the benefits that maybe people don't think of?
Yeah, another great question. Um, I think one of the benefits for kids with online learning is it kind of puts more, how should I say this? Not pressure on them, but if I'm not right there sitting beside them, I think my natural tendency is to probably do more for them than I should, if that makes sense.
Yep, and that's a really common awareness that happens for teachers after they start teaching online is like, oh, I can help this student be more independent.
Yes.
They can
Thank
answer
you.
their own questions faster. They can find their own answer. That's sort of the same
Yes.
thing I just said. But yeah, I've definitely experienced that too.
Good.
Yeah, because you can't point to the music. You can say things like, well, in measure three, the
And then
second
they have
note.
to find measure three
Hmm.
on their own,
That's
which
right.
is great learning in itself. So, yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest benefit that I've seen thus far is just the independence factor.
I know, and I don't think parents really notice it or see it, and I'm so glad you called it out. I've just got one more question for you today.
Yeah,
This hasn't been too
sure.
tough so far, right?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I
I
said
didn't.
this hasn't been so tough so
Oh, not
far.
too tough. No.
Yeah. What do you think, what's one thing you'd really like parents to know most about you as a person?
Yeah, thank you for asking that. I think that I am a very caring person who really does care about kids and their learning. And like I said, this really isn't a job to me. This is just, something I love to do. So just know that I have like the best intentions when it comes to children and their learning. And I think I'm a very open person. So if a parent has any kind of question for me at any time, I'm more than happy to answer it. There are
Yeah.
no dumb questions.
I was just going to say that's one of the things I love most about you is that there's no dumb question except for the one you don't ask.
That's right.
Yeah,
So
I
don't
get
be
that
afraid to
about you.
talk to me about anything when it comes to your kid or what they're learning or not learning, et
Mhm.
cetera, et cetera.
I want to thank you for hanging out with me.
Oh, of
Thank
course. Thank
everyone
you.
who's watching our Teacher Spotlight with Christie Quinn. I look forward to you meeting her in the studio or in our virtual studio and having a fantastic time learning together.
That's right. Thank you, Deanna.
Thanks for being here with us today. So, all of you watching from home, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the studio. Bye for
See you
now.
all soon. Bye.